The COVID-19 pandemic caused unprecedented disruption to schooling for the majority of learners around the world and exacerbated existing educational inequities. Countries will continue to face situations where students will need support to overcome the challenges related not only to COVID-19, but also disruptions due to natural disasters and conflict. This level of learning loss requires remedial education solutions that differ from what countries and school systems normally employ. In response, USAID conducted a study to capture efforts at scale, using the Reading Matters framework as a guide. The components of the framework are mentors, administrators, teachers, texts, extra practice, regular assessments, and standards, as well as child well-being. The team conducted a desk review followed by consultations with missions, implementing partners, and other experts to fill in gaps. In general, study results show that promising examples of remedial education and learning recovery align with elements of quality education. Findings may inspire and inform recovery efforts that seek to build back better. The standards component of the study reviewed ways in which regulation, policies, curricula, and indicators were adapted to meet educational needs after the COVID-19 disruption. The most common approaches identified in the study were to condense curriculum and to implement formal curriculum policy mechanisms. New standards may be needed to align with national remediation efforts. The teachers component of the framework investigated how recovery initiatives address general teacher support, teacher professional development, and classroom instruction strategies. The study found that teachers need more support for their socio-emotional health and more professional development opportunities to best help students catch up. Hybrid training and peer support are promising methods. Study results also overwhelmingly advocate for targeted instruction, temporarily grouping students according to performance level rather than age or grade, and increasing instructional time by modifying the school calendar and incorporating tutoring. The study uncovered limited examples of the types of texts developed to support remediation efforts. Examples included workbooks, self-guided student lessons, and lesson notes for teachers produced in both print and digital formats. The quality and method of use of the materials remains unknown. The assessment component of the study examined the collection and use of assessment data to support learning recovery. While efforts have been made to collect data to identify learning gaps, there is limited evidence that the data are effectively used to inform learning recovery decisions and instructional course corrections. Data-based decision-making and using different types of assessments can support real-time adjustments to improve learning recovery. Coaches and mentors have the potential to provide on-the-job training and support for teachers and administrators. They can also help monitor student progress. More targeted research and evaluation are needed to identify promising practices and related results. The limited information uncovered in the review suggests that administrators also serve a pivotal role in supporting staff and communicating with the local community, and that additional training, as well as mental health care and support, is needed for these professionals. Additional information is also required in the area of extra practice regarding support for students learning outside of school. Available information reveals that clear communication between schools and caregivers is essential to fostering engagement and bringing children back to the classroom. USAID maintains that attention to child well-being must take place at the same time as these other 7 components in order to achieve strong education delivery systems. The review revealed a growing consensus for the importance of mental health and social-emotional well-being programming at scale. Evidence from multiple countries points to the integration of social and emotional learning within the curriculum as positive for student achievement and promoting pro-social behaviors and attitudes among students. We hope that these examples of at-scale remedial education practices and the findings of the study serve to inspire and inform recovery efforts that seek to build back better.